Hello again, this is Trevor the Whinging Pom. Now I've noticed a lot of people go on Facebook and look at my videos, but it'd be really good if you go on YouTube just once and subscribe to my channel, Trevor the Whinging Pom. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers up by Christmas. I'm only 86 short, so please do it. I'd love it if you would. Now all my stories are going to be a bit random from now on. They're just going to be funny stories about what's happened to me and things that happened around me. So let's start. The first thing was, when I was a kid, I used to sleepwalk right up to the age of, I think, about 22, 23, something like that. And when we were coming out to Australia on the Strathford, they caught me sleepwalking on the main deck in the middle of the night. Anyway, one of the stewards saw me and took me back to the room. I mean, think about how dangerous that was. Jeepers. Anyway, and another time, in the middle of the night, I was sleepwalking and I tried to snuff out my brother. I got a pillow and put it over his head. Anyway, next morning I woke up and I said, Dad, Jeebus, I've got a really bad stomachache. Well, Chris came out and said, you're trying to kill me in the middle of the night. Trying to, yeah, but anyway, little does he know I meant it. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't really. I'm just kidding, Chris, just kidding. And we used to live in Kalangadoo, and we had a dog named Benji, a little Shih Tzu. Now, I don't know if you know what Shih Tzu is. They're actually Chinese guard dogs. They're very small. Anyway, we got a knock at the door one day, and this bloke come to the door, and he said, your dog's scaring my dog. You've got to keep it inside when, we come past. And I looked, he had a Rottweiler. So I thought, nah, don't insult the poor bloke. Yeah, no worries, mate, that's fine. Anyway, I said, before he went, he said, next time I'll shoot it. Well, me being me, told me to get off my effing property. Anyway, he left. A few days later, I'm out in front of my workshop and he's standing there with four blokes at the other end of the street, near the post office. And they were looking at me and he's pointing at me. So, being me, cheeky me, started waving to them. Anyway, I went to the hardware store that day and I was explaining what happened and said about this bloke and the other four blokes. And Jeanette, she turned around and said, I wouldn't have done that, Trevor. I said, why not? She said, one day he had an argument with his parents and he put 2 shotgun shells straight through the kitchen door. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then she also said about the 4 blokes, because they were his friends, just got out of prison for armed robbery. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. So I was very cautious after that. But anyway, when we lived in Kalangadoo, we used to have a beautiful old 100-year-old home. And when they used to build those homes, they'd always put another building on the back, like extended, but it's always made out of wood. So we decided to knock this down, or I decided, well, I suppose we both did. Now, my wife was only 5 foot tall, and we used to have a washing line on the other side, on the right-hand side of the building. And she used to stretch all the time to, hang the washing. Anyway, this day I decided to pull this bloody building down, and as I pulled it with the ute, went sideways and hit the washing line. Well, the washing line was about 2 foot high at the finish of it. Anyway, Kelly come home and said, I fixed the washing line for you. Oh, thanks, Sid, what'd you do? And she went and had a look. Oh, God. So we ended up buying a new washing line. So, God, I've done some stupid things in my life. I'm a real dickhead. I really am on times. Another time, I spoke about Mishka before. She was a Sheltie. That was the first present I ever bought Kelly, was Mishka, the dog. But she ended up becoming my dog. Even when I used to go to sleep at night, she'd stick a nose, a head underneath my chin. That's how she'd sleep. But I used to take her to work every day. Now, she'd always sit on the bottom of the ladder where I was working, whatever. Then we'd go and have a smoke, and I'd take sandwiches for her and sandwiches for me, and I'd bring a bowl with me, put water and that sort of thing. Anyway, this big bloke used to work at Caroline. When they used to pump out carbon dioxide, which is dry ice for soft drinks. And he come out and said, "Oh, what sort of dog's that? That's not a real bloody dog. Jeepers, how can you call that a dog?" I said, "You want to be careful, mate. He'd bite you." "Oh, yeah, right, that little thing couldn't bite anyone, couldn't hurt anyone." So I said to Misha, "Get him." She looked at him and then ran away. He goes, "Oh, look at that dog. Yeah, real tough dog, isn't it? You know, buy yourself a Rottweiler." Anyway, next minute she come up behind the back of him and pinned him on the back of the ankle. And he ran off screaming. And after that day, he would walk around 5 foot to keep away from her. Gee, he was a big brave hero, wasn't he? I reckon. Another time, Horatio, our cat, as you know, we had a Strapped Downy. Woke up one Sunday morning, me and Kelly were laying in bed. I felt this lump, and I pulled the blanket back. There's a dead rat. He'd brought in a dead rat. I think he was showing off or something. But yeah, and for my last story, I'll tell you, when I was at school at Elizabeth South, they used to vote in every year, like, prefects. You'd have a head prefect. So my mates in the class decided, well, we'll vote in Trevor. He's not going to tell us off or do anything else. So they voted me in. Well, I turned out to be the worst head prefect in the world because I was doubling him for everything. That's all my mates. So what they did was they dragged me into the men's toilet, or the boys' toilet, I should say, peed in the toilet, then stuck my head straight in it and flushed the toilet. So guess what? I learned my lesson, and after that I was really nice to everybody. Now finally, my joke of the day. This 82-year-old man meets a 25-year-old woman, and they fall in love, and they get married. Now she's worried that if he stays all night in her bedroom that, he may have a heart attack, if he wants a bit. Anyway, so on their wedding night, she kisses him goodnight. She goes to her bedroom. He goes to his bedroom. Anyway, a couple of minutes later, tap on the door. "Can I come in?" She said, "Yes." Anyway, they made love. He walked out. She said, "Good night." 5 minutes later, another tap on the door. Comes back in again. They make love. Anyway, she thinks, wow, twice in one night. Anyway, he goes back outside, goes to his bedroom. Next minute, 10 minutes later, tap on the door. Anyway, they make love again. And she turns around and said, "You know what? I've been to bed with many men over my life. I've never seen anyone that could do it as many times as you." He said, "Have I been here before?" Anyway, that's it for today. God bless. I love you all, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.